Hello Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well and thanks for tuning in. It's Friday the 10th of July 2026. I'm going to get a reading for you guys for the person that you are dealing with in love at the moment, connected to in love. I'm going to pick up your energy, try and pick up your energy, their energy and the energy between the both of you, the energy of the connection. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. So, for the person that Capricorn is connected to in love, let's pick up your energy first, Capricorn. Four of Cups in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, Nine of Wands in the upright, King of Wands in the upright. So your energy, Capricorn, is sort of telling me that you've got a lot of mixed emotions here, feelings. You're quite burdened by this, something here that has possibly been going on for a while, that you're wanting to take direction on, but you're wondering if this is achievable or if it's time to give up, accept what it is, what it isn't, and kind of move on, because it's a very defeated, deflated sort of energy that's telling me you're thinking here that as much as I want to take direction on this, I don't think it's achievable. And it's taken quite a while, and perhaps it's just time to accept this isn't happening and it's time to move on. Let me get the energy of your person that you're connected to, Capricorn. Your person has the Page of Wands in the upright. Sorry, the King of Cups in the upright, the Page of Wands in the upright, the Four of Swords in the reverse, and the Six of Swords in the reverse. So your person they have feelings, lots of love, but they're not sure what direction this is going to take. They're very burnt out and stressed or restless, needing to really take time out to perhaps think about things. They're resistant to moving on just yet. I'm going to get the energy of the connection and the energy between you in a moment, but I'm sort of getting you're both really defeated by something here, and you're really worn out, defeated. Something here is quite the battle, but you're sort of showing more determined energy to still try and take direction and move forward here. Or perhaps that energy, the King of Wands energy, is that you're now getting to the point of thinking it's time to take direction, fresh direction, and move on. But it could also be that you're both kind of fully aware of this energy of this isn't going to be achieved, but you're both sort of still holding on or resistant to throwing in the towel, as it were. So let's get the energy between you, the energy of the connection between Capricorn and the person they are connected to in love. Three of Swords in the reverse, the Ten of Swords in the upright, Seven of Wands in the upright, and the Page of Wands again in the upright. So there's been quite a lot of, or there's been a huge betrayal here. You're both feeling perhaps betrayed by what's going on within the situation for you both. Perhaps you're both feeling sort of this has got to the point of rock bottom. It's been quite the battle, and you've kind of persisted with it, stood up for it, defended it, but it's almost like there's some sort of, someone needs to let go of something here and they're not letting go, or there's prolonging suffering, pain, some sort of battle, and the direction isn't really, it's sort of not steady, it's not going in any clear direction, or there's a lot of want, a lot of sort of excitement, or there's a lot of want to go in a direction here, but it doesn't seem to be going in any clear sort of direction, although you definitely want to go forward in a direction, whether it's still within this connection or something completely different and brand new. We will find out. So let's have a look a bit more at your energy, Capricorn. Interested to see what that King of Wands is there for. So why is the King of Wands here for Capricorn? The Fool in the upright and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely looking for a new beginning here. You're wanting to begin, to start, but there's something here that you've invested in, Capricorn, that you've been very patient with, but it's taken a long time. And you're kind of in this waiting for a new beginning sort of an energy. The Page of Pentacles just came out, but it sort of landed sideways, so I'm going to take it sideways. Again, the stability here, the direction, the building, the foundations, it's not really progressing, and if it is progressing, it's taking quite a while to progress or begin. Why is the Seven of Cups here in reverse for Capricorn? The Six of Swords in reverse and the Three of Swords in the upright. Yeah, again, you're both showing this hesitance to you're both resisting walking away. You're both, there has been, looks like an ending between you or a disconnection, and it's very painful. But you're still sort of holding on, and it's perhaps hoping for some healing or for things to come back together. Why is the Nine of Wands here for Capricorn? Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Empress in reverse. Yeah. You're... Again, there's that contradictory sort of energy of resistance yet letting go, because the progression just isn't happening, or you're feeling somewhat rejected, or feeling neglected, left out, kind of not feeling too great at all, and going through some pain with regards to all this, and feeling it's just, there's a lot of heavy energy here, and it's kind of like, well, I've waited around but for quite a long time, but now the energy of defeat and disappointment and pain and suffering and feeling sort of left out and feeling like this just isn't going to be achieved. I don't want to walk away from this, but I'm sort of being left with no option. Four of Cups. Yeah, Six of Wands in reverse, Judgment in the upright. Again, you're waiting for a new beginning and it's not happening, and it's making you feel like, well, why isn't it happening? It's making you feel not chosen. rejected, left out, and it's not a nice feeling at all. You're coming to an awakening, and I think that's an acceptance of it is what it is. Sort of the energy of I can't do any more here. So let's have a look at the energy of your person, Capricorn. The person that you are connected to. These cards are flitting all over the place today. What have we got? Right, if they come back out, I'll let you know. My intuition just told me to put them back in for a minute, but if they come out, I will let you know. The cards have been quite flitty even when I was pre-shuffling, because I shuffle all my cards for quite a while before I even start my readings, and they were being a bit, and I've got candles on, incense, and yeah, it just tells me the energy's high. So I'll put them back in for a minute. If they come back out, I shall let you know. So back to the reading for the person that Capricorn is connected to in love. Why is the King of Cups here? Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be someone that you've got a lot of past history with, or perhaps you have children with. This could be a family member or a friend, but I'm getting more of a sort of a soulmate energy, or someone that you've had or got a lot of history with. This person sees you as a soulmate, as someone they're very close to, very bonded to. They've got a lot of love and emotion there. Are they somewhat codependent on you? They feel that they need you in some way. But they're not very stable at the moment. There's feelings and there's love there, but they're not very stable. Or they're being somewhat neglectful towards you, or they feel that you're neglecting them. I don't know. Let's get some more energy a minute, and then that might make a bit more sense to me. Why is the Page of Wands here? The Ten of Cups in the upright and the Four of Swords. So your person is taking time out and needing to take time out because they're very overwhelmed with this, burnt out, very stressed perhaps, or anxious. They see you as their wish fulfillment, their happiness. I mean, perhaps you two are married, but you're in separation at the moment. Perhaps you do have children together and a family together. They're taking time out to gather their thoughts and think about, well, taking action and or just what to do next. What's the important message about the Four of Swords for the person that Capricorn is connected to in love? Death in the upright and the Queen of Wands in the upright. So there has been an ending, a change, or a transformation. And they've very much needed to take time out, but there could have been a third party element here, something or someone that got in the way and caused an ending. Or they could be feeling very determined to come back from this after this, or to change or transform this energy connection between you. Why is the Six of Swords here in reverse? The World in the upright and the Knight of Swords in the upright. So something here has definitely come to an end, a completion. There was a decision made after some resistance and someone took decisive action that brought about a completion. Or someone is resisting moving on because they are determined to bring something to a completion, a fulfillment, to bring something together and complete it. Right, let's look at the energy between you, the energy of the connection. Why is the Three of Swords here in reverse? Justice in the upright and Strength in the reverse. So something needs to be brought to balance. Something needs to be, a decision needs to be made, basically. And there is an ending here that needs to take place. But it's taking someone, it's like someone feels overpowered or unable to make some sort of decision because they can't let go of something. Why is the Ten of Swords here? The Hermit in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. So there's been, someone is avoiding the other after a betrayal, a heavy betrayal, with regards to a commitment, a marriage, whatever it is for whoever it resonates for. There's someone here that didn't listen to some sort of advice they were given, or they ignored the warning signs, or there was something here about non-commitment. Someone wasn't committed or acted outside of a commitment that caused a betrayal, and now someone is shutting someone else out or keeping them at a very long distance because they feel very betrayed. Why is the Seven of Wands here? The High Priestess in reverse and the Three of Cups. Boy, oh boy. Okay. There is a very heavy energy here of a third party or some sort of secret commitment, connection, affair, whatever it is. Someone here was given advice to stay away and they didn't, or there's someone here that ignored their intuition. They doubted their intuition. There's someone here that wants to know the truth about something, and someone is being very guarded, very defensive, possibly about a third party. Why is the Page of Wands here? Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Someone here could have been connected to someone that was younger. There was communication with a younger person, or perhaps a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone here was acting like they were single, or someone here was thinking of themselves, or there was communication or secret communication with someone else, or things were being said, or communication was being had that someone didn't know about. Why is the Hierophant here in reverse? King of Cups in the upright and the Two of Swords. So there's a decision that someone needs to make and they're not able to make it, about where their heart lies, who or what they're committed to. Someone here has a lot of love, but they don't know what decision to make. They don't know where their heart lies, where their feelings lie. Why is the Three of Cups here? Six of Wands in reverse and the Five of Wands. So there's been some conflict, perhaps some arguments or conflict about a third party perhaps. And someone here feels unappreciated or unrecognized. And they perhaps came together with whoever it was to have some fun, like a private, yeah, someone here did something very secretive, the other person wasn't aware of it, that it was happening, and it's caused a massive betrayal. But yeah, this is kind of what it is. I'm going to try and put these, just to get any last messages for you. I'm going to keep them in the sections of energy that I've got, but I just want to try and see if I can get, I'm going to put them in a longer line, so I'm going to see if I can get anything else from them. So just give me a moment. I'm getting here, Capricorn, that possibly your person feels that the deception has come from you. That's just the energy that I'm picking up on. That they don't see you as committed or stable or trustworthy, reliable. I'm getting, although there's energy here of a younger person, and I'm getting a third party energy. Your person does have or has very strong feelings for you. But there has been a betrayal here that has really caused a lot of distrust and instability. However, I'm also getting that it was your person that had a decision to make that you were waiting a long time for them to make, and they weren't making it. And I'm also getting that your person could possibly be committed elsewhere, and you are and were throughout this actually single, but there was some sort of wish fulfillment or promise between you. You were waiting on a new beginning, some sort of connection beginning with this person that wasn't progressing, and you kind of saw this as not, after so much time, not being achievable, and you were sort of accepting that, and it was painful, and you didn't want to leave this person behind, but you didn't feel like you were getting chosen or recognized or appreciated, and it had been a long old battle. You were feeling defeated by it all, and you were most definitely ready to move forward, either with this person, but you were waiting around for this person for quite a while, and now you're at the point of just wanting to move forwards. I'm sort of letting this go because it's taking too much time, and in between it all there's been secrets, betrayal, hurt, pain, suffering, stress, anxiety, worry, and it's just like enough is enough sort of energy. And your person is definitely showing an ending, a completion. Although there are feelings, they feel that they sort of still have some resistant energy. They don't want to walk away either, but they're definitely taking decisive action and showing that they are the one, that this has come to an end, because they feel that you are not reliable. However, they also had a decision to make that they weren't making for whatever reason. So it's like, well, you were kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. All the while, you actually were showing me that you were single. There are some other things I could possibly pick up and say about that, but I'm not going to, because I don't want to be taking sides. So I will leave this here, Capricorn. But that is the energy what I have between you and your person at the moment. So I hope this helped in some way, resonated, and thank you for tuning in. Good luck, lots of Good luck, lots of love, and best wishes until next time. Bye bye.